Mr. Market is this partner you have in investing. You know, he's a remarkably obliging partner. This guy comes around every day and he tells you what he'll pay you for your interest in the business or what he'll sell you more at the same price. Nobody ever does that in private business. If you and I owned a gas station together, and I said, every day I want you to come in and offer me your half interest in the station, and I can either buy your half or sell you my half at the same price, and you have to come in every day and do it, you'd be at a terrible disadvantage. And you'd be at a particular disadvantage if you're Mr. Market in the market, because Mr. Market, our friend in the market who obligingly gives you those figures every day, different figures at the end of the day and the start of the day, but he's naming a price at which you'll either buy or sell. The beautiful thing about him is that this guy is an alcoholic manic depressive. I mean, he is as unsound as they come. He wanders around all day, and looks at the crazy things, and he's going to name all kinds of crazy prices. And you don't have to pay any attention to him, except when it's to your advantage to do so. If that's once a year, if it's once every 5 years, it's one stock out of 3,000. All you have to do is sit there. You have no moral responsibility to this jerk. He is naming these numbers. You didn't ask him to, but he's doing it. And all you have to do is pick the one time when he is particularly depressed or particularly manic or particularly drunk or whatever it may be. And the market will be all of those things. And you take advantage of it. And that's what's remarkable about stocks, if you think about it, is that if you look at the high and low on all of these American companies for the last year, you'll see case after case after case where the high is twice the low. Now that's for sound American businesses running along, paying people, selling goods, and so on. If you go out and look at farmland 10 miles from here, there's no way in the world over a year that the farmland is going to range in value from X to 2X. It maybe go from X to 110% of X or vice versa. If you look at an apartment house near here and figures on essentially apartment houses like that over a year, it won't move 10% in a given year. But here are the finest of American businesses, and people just name these numbers that go all over the place. And you don't have to play, except when you want to. That's the important thing, and that's what Graham tells you. The market isn't there to instruct you, to tell you anything. The market is there just basically to serve you when you want it to serve you.